Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, I'm Mira and this is Dear Diary. This is where I talk about beauty, fashion and mom stuff. So today it'll be about mom stuff, mom edition, and I will talk to you guys about 10 things I wish I would have known as a first time mom. So I'm gonna start with number 1. Also, the lighting is so good. It's just the right spot. I don't even need makeup right now. Number 1 would be jaundice. So this is honestly, I knew that most babies get jaundice when they're newborn, but I was still paranoid because of the information I got from Google and also the reaction of a couple of doctors. I got a little bit too paranoid, especially after Googling and after talking to a couple of doctors and the reaction that they give. But there were also doctors who told me, like, you know what, just chill, it's nothing, it's a common problem. Most babies get jaundice, and sometimes it's just it takes longer for one baby to heal compared to the other. So yeah, it took us about 1 month for my baby to be fine and out of jaundice. Let me just share with you guys the things that I've learned during this whole month of going back to back to the clinic. Honestly, personally, I felt I shouldn't have gone every single day just to check my baby's jaundice reading. I think one thing that you can do is request to your doctor for a blood test to be done, whether this jaundice is caused by breast milk jaundice or is it a different kind of jaundice or whatsoever. But yeah, just get it clarified so you can continue breastfeeding your baby and know that it just takes time, and it will take even 1 month for your baby to be out of this jaundice. And FYI, baby that has jaundice will sleep a lot. So I know people say don't wake a sleeping baby, but for this in this case, you have to wake your baby up every hour or every 2 hours just to feed them. So my baby's jaundice increased a lot because he wasn't feeding well enough, and so the doctor, our pediatrician, advised us to first get to 3 kg because his birth weight was 2.55 and then it went down 2.3. So we were like, oh my gosh, what happened? So the doctor said that for a meantime, maybe you try mixed feeding, and then maybe for a week or maybe whatever until your baby hits 3 kg. So that's what we did. Once my baby hit, actually we didn't consistently give formula because I was so worried that my baby was going to have nipple confusion, and I wanted him to continue breastfeeding because I already put so much of effort with breastfeeding. And so I think we gave my baby formula about 3 times, I guess. His weight increased and hit 3 kg, and then we consistently just continue breastfeeding. And then we went to another doctor, and then we asked for another opinion. And the doctor said that instead of constantly checking his blood, like every time why not we just send his blood for test, so that we know for sure if it's breast milk jaundice or a different thing. So we found out that it was a breast milk jaundice, and then it was nothing to worry. Doctor said that, okay, you can be discharged. It's just a matter of time till the baby is fine and the jaundice level is below 5, right? So yeah, that was it. It took us about 1 month, and you should not be paranoid. It's normal as long as you get the blood test done and know for sure that it's breast milk jaundice. Then I'm pretty sure it's fine. You'll get out of it. Second thing on our list would be on vitamin D and vitamin K. So I recently found out that if you're breastfeeding, then you're supposed to top up vitamin D and I think vitamin K as well for your baby, because your breast milk, it's not sufficient for the baby, especially if you're not taking any supplements for yourself. And I also did not take any supplements for myself. So that's point one. Second point and third point. Supplement for yourself and supplement for baby. So I got this vitamin D and vitamin K. So I think you can get it obviously you can get it in pharmacy. This one I got it from a friend of mine, and they got it from Netherlands, and it's quite okay so far. I don't know if it's working or not lah. But then yeah, that's what I read on Google, that you're supposed to supplement your baby with vitamin D and vitamin K. And if you're formula feeding, you don't have to do that. It's already in your formula. So point number 2, I told you for, vitamins for my baby, right? So this is vitamin D and vitamin K. So vitamin D, I give him 10 drops, and vitamin K 5 drops. And point number 3 would be on supplementing yourself, mummies. I got this one, Pregnacare, and this is for breastfeeding. So don't think that you only need to take vitamins during pregnancy or before pregnancy. You should also take one after pregnancy, because your hormone is so imbalanced, right? You need supplements. So yeah, so we're done with 3 points. Now let's get on to point number 4. That will be on showering babies, because honestly, me and my husband, it's been a war trying to get my baby in that bathtub, that small little tub. We tried showering our baby in the tub, but then it was just not stable. We even bought that net thing. It was just wiggling, and it was just so every single time it's a war trying to get my baby to shower there. If it works for you, it works for you. This is for moms who tried that and it didn't work for them, and you've run out of option and you don't know what to do because they're so fragile, and you just don't want to hurt them. You don't know how to hold them, especially if it's in the toilet and they're so slippery with lathered in soap. So what I did was that I sat on a small stool. I put my baby on my lap, head out of the knee. I mean, my baby's head out of my knee, like that. And then okay, so we have this tap in my toilet. It's also connected to the water heater, so I could get warm water flowing also on there. So it's like showering your baby in a sink, except that mine is not a sink. It's actually connected to the shower itself. So I just have to squat and hold my baby like that. So you get in the shower with your baby if showering your baby in the tub is extremely hard. Yeah, that's one option, and it worked so well for the both of us. It was a calm and relaxed bath, I'm telling you, because previously it was so hard. Me and my husband is constantly fighting, and then my baby is just like, oh, moving. It's just not a peaceful bath. And when you see those babies showering on YouTube, they're so calm and relaxed, and I just, I couldn't figure out any way to have my baby, enjoy a relaxing bath. But yeah, this worked for us. I hope this works for you too. I don't know if it will, but yeah. Okay, this is point number 4, and then we are moving to point number 5. Baby's face rash, right? My baby had a extreme I don't know if it's heat rash or milk rash. Honestly, I don't know how to tell the difference, but it looked like an angry milk heat rash. It was all over the face, and it was also, oh yeah, this is one more thing I should tell you, that when you're showering your baby, don't forget to open up their fat folds, their neck folds, their whatever thigh folds, because you will find dirt there, especially if a baby has spit ups. So those milk will travel right up here, and don't forget to clean up behind their ears, because those when they're lying down and then they have spit up or they vomit up milk, it'll go back here, and then if you don't clear that up, baby might have ear infection. So yes. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, face rash, right? Baby's heat rash or whatever rash is that. I bought this cream, Cetaphil, and I think it worked so well. But first, what I had to do to dry up all those rashes, was I used Sudocrem. I asked my doctor, obviously, if you don't dare to do this, you ask your doctor first lah. So I asked my doctor, and my doctor said, yeah, you can use Sudocrem, but only one day. Once the rash dries off, then you put moisturizer for your baby. So the moisturizer was the Cetaphil. Let me just show you guys that Cetaphil. So this was the face cream I used for my baby, and it worked so well. And I also use it for his neck folds, because he also gets rashes there. So far it works so well, so I don't know, maybe you should have it also in your baby registry. Yeah. Point number 5 would be cleaning your baby's tongue. So don't forget, if you're feeding, obviously you have to give baby milk, but yeah, don't forget to clean your baby's tongue every day. Depends if you, oh my gosh, really depends on the frequency of your baby's feeding, and monitor their tongue, and you know how to make the judgment by yourself. So you can use cloth cut it into small pieces, but then I don't want to use cloth because my fingers are just too big for my baby's mouth. I don't want to keep forcing my finger down and just cleaning his tongue. I bought this one. You can buy it on Shopee as well, or you can buy it at Baby Shop, but I think you buy it on Shopee will be cheaper. So I think we are at point number 7. So point number 7 will be tummy time, and it's never too late to start tummy time. I think you can already start tummy time once they are newborn itself. You go on TikTok or YouTube and see ways to put your newborn for tummy time. We started, I think, not really that soon because my baby was a bit like very sleepy, so I didn't start a bit too early lah. Like, you don't have to put too much pressure on your baby. Let them, chill. They just came out of your womb. They want to relax, and you already want them to start tummy time. But yeah, you can start tummy time. You can get yourself a playmat. I got myself a playmat on Shopee, and it was about 100 something. It was okay. It's quite decent. I can show you guys in a bit. Oh yeah, it's behind. It's there. You can see that. And I also got my baby this flashcard for sensory purpose. Also, don't forget to ditch the beige toys. Let them have colorful toys. If you wanna stick to some beige, you can put it on your clothes lah. Clothes would look nice. Even I like beige clothes, but not for toys. I think it helps with their sensory development. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the play mat, and then you decide if you want to buy it or not. So this is the mat, and this is how thick it is. Point number 8 would be on co-sleeping. I know it's quite a sensitive topic to talk about if you're gonna co-sleep with your baby or you're gonna sleep separately, but I was that person who wanted to sleep separately. Obviously it's optional depending on your preference, but yeah, initially before I had my baby, my preference was to sleep separately. We bought bassinet and those stuff to prepare for my baby to sleep separately, and just sleep at the side of the bed. But I eventually had to co-sleep with my baby, and I learned the safe sleeping. Obviously, if you're worried about rolling on top of your baby, there's a position you can co-sleep with your baby. It's called the C curl position. So I'm gonna just put it up here. So in this position, your baby won't go up and your baby won't go down. Yes, baby. It won't go up and won't go down, and you won't roll over because of that position as well. Obviously, again, practice safe sleeping. Okay, I'll just put it up here. What are the 7S? I think 7S. Yeah, these are the rules if you want to co-sleep with your baby. Okay, but yeah, I've heard a couple of stories from other mothers out there that co-sleeping actually improved their sleep. And because honestly right now, if I were to think about it, if I were to sleep separately with my baby, I don't think I would have a proper sleep than I do right now. You be the judge. It's really up to you. Whatever that makes you happy. Another thing you should know is on baby's wake window. Every month every month of a baby's life, there's a different wake window. So that's what I gathered. So say for example, like that in the 3rd month, they might have a wake window of 1 hour and 45 minutes. So you should, I think there's this app I'm using. It's called Huckleberry, and it gives you a guideline of how long your baby can stay awake in a day and what would be the predicted next nap of the day. So just so you can avoid having fussy baby, because trying to put a fussy baby down for a nap is extremely hard. So before your baby gets fussy, the app predicts the next nap for you, and yeah, you'll be able to try to put your baby down before that, and put your baby down during that sweet spot. And also that app, you're able to also log in how many times you've changed the diaper, how many times your baby pee in a day, poop in a day, and the temperature and those kind of things, so that when you go for your doctor's visit, you can just refer to the app, and then you'll be able to tell the doctor how frequent your baby poop, your baby pee, baby feed. It also tracks the feeding time. No, not track. You should record the feeding time. So I think app is really helpful for first-time moms who don't know about wake windows and why your baby is extremely fussy. So yeah, go ahead and download that app, Huckleberry, and there's paid version. There's also, I think, trial version. Right now I'm using the trial one. I might consider purchasing it. Next on the list would be nappy rash. So yeah, this was one thing that, okay, I knew nappy rash can happen, but I didn't really know the cause of it. So let me just let you guys know the cause of nappy rash is because number one is not frequently changing your baby, so there's breeding of bacteria, and also second would be the usage of your wet wipes. So frequent newborn poop and pee a lot, so the frequent use of wet wipes can aggravate their sensitive skin. So it is also important for you to choose a baby friendly wet wipes that's not filled with chemicals like fragrance and those kind of things. Really will irritate a baby's bum. So yeah, and get yourself also pseudo cream or nappy rash cream. I don't know what other cream they have in the market, but what I'm using right now is pseudo cream, and it works really well. I could also use it for, like I said, baby face rash. And yes, I bought pseudo cream, and you can just use a thin layer on their bum and make sure that you after wiping your baby's bum, make sure to leave it to air dry, or you don't want to air dry, make sure you pat it dry before putting the pseudo cream or before closing before putting on the diapers. Yeah, so if you leave moisture and then you put on the diapers, that could also be a cause of nappy rash. So far, after my baby had nappy rash using this particular diapers, we've stopped we started air drying with my baby's bum, and then we also changed the diapers. So far it's been going good, and the diapers that we use right now is Abercrombie. I swear by it, it's really, really good. And if it's for a newborn, I think it's worth it for you to get Abercrombie. So that is all for my YouTube video for today. I hope this is helpful, and I hope this helps all you first time moms out there. And since this is my 3rd month postpartum, so I may not have anything much to say apart from what I just told you, but who knows, I might think of something else that I think may help another first time moms out there. And yeah, hope you guys stay tuned for more videos, and I hope I'll be able to share with you guys more experience of mine with my baby. Okay, stay tuned guys. Bye bye, see you guys again. Angry boy, you very angry boy. You won't play with mommy.